Wow. Hello, humans and monsters. It is I, Ghost Skelly 95, or Papyrus, whatever you want to call me. Uh, I'm gonna just wait for my viewers. I'm gonna watch Sonic. Just the usual. I just wanted to see some Sonic, you know. Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah. Yeah. Alrighty. Pretty sure this one it's load. The hell? Did I just? What the hell is this? Hold up. Dog, this is pretty boring. Let me see if this works. I already left the call. Mari, I'm live streaming. And I said your name on here too. Damn it. So as it turns out, no. It does not work. Alright, good to know. Good to know.
Hey, Chaz, may I have to use my paper? There, Chaz, you can use the papers like
Dog, no one here wants to tune into my live streams like, oh god.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Dragon Ball Super, one of the most anticipated returns.
You got a marker?
Or should it? I'm gonna just wait till someone comments. I'm gonna
Dragon
watch
Ball
this video.
Super, one of the most anticipated returns in anime history. But how did a series that started with so much promise stumble through several mediocre sagas, only to rise again as one of the most celebrated modern entries in the Dragon Ball franchise? Let's rewind to where it all began. In 2013, Dragon Ball made a triumphant return with Battle of Gods, after the disaster that was the 2009 live-action Dragon Ball Evolution, a movie we fans collectively agreed to erase from existence. Toriyama himself decided to take the reins and bring the series back to life. And this wasn't just another self-contained Dragon Ball Z movie. No, this was a genuine continuation of the story. Battle of Gods introduced us to Beerus, the god of destruction, and Whis, his enigmatic attendant. It also expanded the lore with the Super Saiyan God transformation, giving us a deeper look at Saiyan history and the hierarchy of power in the universe. Fans loved it, and the numbers didn't lie. Battle of Gods grossed around $50 million worldwide. I still remember trying to figure out how to watch it since I missed the chance to see it in theaters. When I finally did, I must have watched it on repeat for weeks. For me, it wasn't just a movie, it was the Dragon Ball movie, easily the best up to that point. Then came Resurrection F in 2015, and this time I made sure to watch it in theaters. Frieza was back, Goku and Vegeta were training with Whis, and the stakes were high. It was another massive success, grossing even more than Battle of Gods. Now, I'll admit this movie hasn't aged all that well, some of its charm has worn off. But at the time, it felt like a perfect follow-up. It showed the world that Dragon Ball was still a powerhouse and fans were packing theaters worldwide. This overwhelming response sent a clear message to Toei and Toriyama. The world was ready for Dragon Ball to return in a big way. And that's how we got Dragon Ball Super. For me, hearing that Dragon Ball was coming back as a full-fledged series felt like Christmas morning. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z Kai and GT, spent hours online watching AMVs, hunting down clips, and even falling for fake transformations like Super Saiyan 5. So when the news dropped, I was beyond hyped. I counted down the days until the first episode aired. But with all that hype came something I didn't expect. Disappointment.
And I need to get a new one.
When Dragon Ball Super started, it decided to retread the Battle of Gods and Resurrection F movies as its first two arcs. Now, I get why they did this. It made the story accessible for we already knew. At first, I was patient. I told myself, okay, maybe they'll add something new to make it worthwhile. But then came episode 5. Oh man, if you know, you know. This was the first big fight in the series, Goku versus Beerus. And it was rough. The animation was, let's just say, it was not good. Characters model so often they look like completely different people. The fight lacked the fluidity and intensity we'd come to expect from Dragon Ball, and the internet wasted memes of this episode were everywhere, and not in a good way. Unfortunately, the animation struggles didn't stop there. While nothing quite reached the disaster level of episode 5, the quality throughout this arc was inconsistent at best. Combine that with the fact that the story was just a weaker retelling of the movie, and it was hard to stay invested. However, I didn't expect things to get worse, and yet, that's exactly what happened with the Resurrection F arc. Now, I'll be the first to admit that Resurrection F was never as strong as Battle of